Imagine a human being sitting alone in silence, not because they want to be alone, but because pain has pushed everyone else far away. Their body hurts. Their mind hurts. Their heart feels heavy. And the question rises quietly but dangerously. If life hurts this much, why does Islam forbid suicide? That question is not weak. That question is human. Here is the mini hook. Islam forbids suicide not because it ignores pain, but because it understands pain better than most people do. Islam does not deny suffering. Islam names it. Islam acknowledges it. Islam takes it seriously. In Islam, life is not a random possession. It is a trust given by God. Your body is a trust. Your soul is a trust. Your time on earth is a trust. And a trust is not owned in the way we think. It is protected. It is guarded, especially when it becomes fragile. That changes everything. Because when pain becomes extreme, it does something dangerous. It lies. Pain tells you that this moment will never end. Pain tells you that you are alone. Pain tells you that you are a burden. Pain tells you that the world will move on better without you. Islam says that voice is not wisdom. That voice is distress. Islam understands that extreme pain hijacks judgment. It narrows your vision. It traps you inside the now. It convinces you that there is no future. So Islam steps in and says, do not let despair make irreversible decisions. That is not cruelty. That is mercy. Just like you would not let someone sign legal papers while unconscious. Just like you would not let someone drive while intoxicated. Islam does not let suffering decide the worth of a human life. In Islam, every soul has dignity, not only when it is strong, but especially when it is weak. The Quran teaches that God is close to the brokenhearted, not distant, not annoyed, not disappointed. Close to the one crying quietly at night, close to the one who feels empty, close to the one who is barely holding on. So when Islam forbids suicide, it is saying, your life still matters right now. Not after you heal. Not after you feel strong. Right now. Islam does not say pretend you are okay. Islam does not say hide your pain. Islam does not say suffer alone. Islam says speak, ask, cry, pray, reach out. Pain is not shameful. Needing help is not weakness. Islam reframes patience in a powerful way. Patience is not smiling through pain. Patience is choosing to stay alive while it hurts. Some of the greatest figures in Islam experienced deep sorrow. Some cried openly. Some asked God why. Some begged for relief. And God did not reject them. Islam teaches that pain is not proof of punishment. Pain is not proof of abandonment. Pain is part of being human. Here is something deeply powerful. Islam teaches that no tear is wasted. No night of pain is ignored. No breath taken in hardship is meaningless. Even if you do not understand the reason now, that does not mean there is no reason. Suicide ends the story before the page turns. Islam forbids it because the next chapter may hold healing you cannot yet imagine. There are people alive today who once believed they would never laugh again, never feel peace again, never see meaning again. They stayed, they survived, and one day they looked back and said, I am grateful I did not leave. Islam stands with that future version of you, the version that breathes easier later, the version that finds meaning later, the version that survives this chapter. Islam also looks beyond the individual because suicide does not end pain. It moves it. It multiplies it. Parents carry it. Children inherit it. Friends live with unanswered questions. Islam draws a firm boundary around life to stop pain from spreading endlessly. And this part matters deeply. Islam is not heartless toward those crushed by mental illness. God judges with perfect justice. God knows the limits of every soul. The rule is not meant to condemn the suffering. It is meant to shield them, to protect life when the mind is overwhelmed. Islam's message is firm but loving. You are not allowed to destroy what God is still healing. You are not allowed to give up on yourself because God has not given up on you. Even in extreme pain, mercy is still open. Forgiveness is still open. Help is still possible. Islam forbids suicide because it believes pain is real but not permanent. Life is sacred. Hope can return. If someone listening right now feels tired, if you feel numb, if you feel overwhelmed, Islam is not pointing at you with judgment. It is reaching toward you with protection. Stay one more day. Stay one more hour. Stay one more breath. Because your life has more meaning than your pain has power. And Islam has been guarding that truth even in the darkest moments.